Welcome to TypeAtHome.com, the #1 home typist company in the country.
The job figures released this morning show that we lost 467,000 jobs last month.
Large numbers of people are looking for jobs every day. Unemployment is reaching record highs. People are desperate to find additional income. As a result, people end up getting jobs they don't want. Jobs that can't even cover their existing bills. This tends to lead to credit card spending, as well as financial disputes with your partner. And as an end result, family problems could arise. Well, there's got to be a solution. So how can TypeAtHome.com help you avoid these types of problems? Well, let's ask Dave. Dave is a janitor at a local high school. Dave works 9 to 5 plus overtime hours. However, Dave is still having trouble paying the bills. So Dave decides to research the internet to find more ways to make more money. He searches and searches until finally he finds our website, TypeAtHome.com. As Dave navigates through the site, he begins to see that there's a lot of factors that interest him. Paid training, no experience required, and steady work. Dave continues to navigate, and as he looks, it seems pretty good, but he's still a little unsure. He's not very savvy with computers, and he has very little time after work. So he decides to review the whole site before making a final decision. As he begins to click through the site, he then discovers he can do this part-time and work at his own pace. That appeals to Dave, and at this point, Dave decides that he's read enough and he wants to get started part-time. Dave takes out his credit card, and as he's beginning to register, he notices that there's only a one-time registration fee. After registering, Dave is immediately taken to an instructional website. The site provides video tutorials and walks him through a sample paid training assignment. Dave can hardly believe how simple it is to do the assignments. In fact, he's so anxious, he skips his favorite TV show and begins his first assignment. After a while, Dave begins to get a nice flow on typing the assignments. It becomes much easier to him. Dave finishes his first assignment and emails his completed work back to our company for processing. As he emails, he begins to ponder, I wonder how much I'll be actually making. The very next day, something amazing happens. Dave receives a notification of payment from PayPal. Instead of mailing his payment, TypeAtHome.com transferred his payment directly into his PayPal account. Wisely, Dave had applied for the free PayPal debit card to access his money quickly. Dave is absolutely joyful. He heads out the door to the nearest ATM machine. As Dave swipes his card, he eagerly anticipates his income. Then all of a sudden, there it is. Cash. Dave is overjoyed. Dave begins to think of all the things he can do with his new income stream. The first thing on his mind is to cut his overtime hours and spend more time with his family. According to Dave, more time for play means less time for stress. After all, says Dave, that's what matters most in life, right?
Ready.